Kira Kira. My sister Lynn taught me my first word, Kira Kira. I pronounced it ka-ah-ha, but she knew what it meant. Kira Kira means glittering in Japanese. Lynn told me that when I was a baby, she used to take me onto our empty road at night, where we would lay on our backs and look at the stars, while she said over and over, "Katie, say Kira Kira, Kira Kira." I loved that word. When I grew older, I used Kira Kira to describe everything I liked. The beautiful blue sky, puppies, kittens, butterfly, colored Kleenex. My mom said we were misusing the word and could not call a Kleenex Kira Kira. She was dismayed over how un-Japanese we were and vowed to send us to Japan one day. I didn't care where she sent me, as long as Lynn came along. I was born in Iowa in 1951. I know a lot about when I was a little girl because my sister used to keep a diary. Today I keep her diary in a drawer next to my bed. I like to see how her memories were the same as mine, but also different. For instance, one of my earliest memories is the day Lynn saved my life. I was almost 5, and she was almost 9. We were playing on the empty road near our house, fields of tall corn stretching to the distance wherever you looked. A dirty gray dog ran out of the field near us, and then ran back in. Lynn loved animals. Her long black hair disappeared into the corn as she chased the dog. The summer sky was clear and blue. I felt a brief fear as Lynn disappeared in the corn stalks. When she wasn't in school, she stayed with me constantly. Both our parents worked. Officially, I stayed all day with the lady down the road, but unofficially, Lynn was the one who took care of me. After Lynn ran into the cornfield, I couldn't see anything but corn. "Linny!" I shouted. We weren't that far from our house, but I felt scared. I burst into tears. Somehow or other, Lynn got behind me and said, "Boo!" and I cried some more. She just laughed and hugged me and said, "You're the best little sister in the world." I liked it when she said that, so I stopped crying. The dog ran off, and we lay on our backs in the middle of the road and stared at the blue sky. No, some days nobody at all drove down our little road. We could have lain on our backs all day and never got hit. Lynn said, "The blue of the sky is one of the most special colors in the world because the color is deep but see-through both at the same time." What did I just say? The sky is special. The ocean is like that too, in people's eyes. She turned her head toward me and waited. I said, "The ocean in the people's eyes are special too." That's how I learned about eyes, sky, and ocean, the 3 special, deep-colored, see-through things. I turned to Linny. Her eyes were deep and black like mine. The dog burst out from the field suddenly, growling and snarling. Its teeth were long and yellow. We screamed and jumped. The dog grabbed my pants as I pulled away. The dog ripped my pants, and his cold teeth touched my skin. "Ah!" I screamed. Lynn pulled the dog's tail and shouted to me, "Run, Katie, run!" Hearing the dog growling and Lynn grunting, when I got to the house, I turned around and saw the dog tearing at Lynn's pants as she huddled over into a ball. I ran inside looking for a weapon. I couldn't think straight. I got a milk bottle out of the fridge and ran towards Lynn and threw the bottle at the dog. The bottle missed the dog and broke on the street. The dog rushed and lapped up the milk. Lynn and I ran towards the house, but she stopped on the porch. I pulled on her. "Come on." She looked worried. "He's going to cut his tongue on the glass." "Who cares?" But she got the water hose and chased the dog away with the water so it wouldn't hurt its tongue. That's the way Lynn was. Even if you tried to kill her and bite off her leg, she forgave you. The corn was This is what Lynn said in her diary from that day. "The corn was so pretty. When it was all around me, I felt like I wanted to stay there forever. Then I heard Katie's crying. I ran out as fast as I could. I was so scared. I thought something had happened to her. Later, when the dog attacked me, Katie saved my life. I didn't really see things that way. If she hadn't saved my life first, I wouldn't have been able to save her life. So really, she's the one who saved a life."